What's going on, everybody? This is game 808, and today we're going to be playing more The Outer Worlds. So let's get started. I got some skill points that I need to use. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with more of the dialogue and then do some leadership tech as well. Let's have 5 more points. So I need to pick up the range, which is pretty much all my weapons. And then I'll do 1 for melee. Alright, so this is pretty much just when you use your time lapse, if you hit them in certain spots, I guess it affects them using a weapon. Alright, melee power attacks. I pretty much just hold down the attack button and you hit them harder. Alright, so before we put in the regulator, we'll go ahead and do the side mission real quick. Shouldn't be too hard. See if I can talk to him. Okay, now let's do this real quick. We got 4 different objectives to get through. Let's do the closest one. I thought it was close to it. Guess I'm not. Alright, we're gonna go this one first. This looks pretty reasonable to go to. Alright, so this is the first person we need to speak to. See what happens.
When I was little, we get.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Yeah, I don't think I'm here for that.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Oh yeah. I don't have a clue what he's talking
Just
about.
my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Automechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant.
Oh,
Clattering
okay. I know
about.
what he's talking about.
Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising.
So
When the
he's on some
swarms of
Terminator
mechanicals
stuff.
come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
He's trying to get a war going on, sounds like.
Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me,
Yeah, he's making shit up
I
now.
am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Yeah, leave him alone. I'm not gonna do any mission for him. I don't know what he's talking about. Hopefully he pays him, man. Alright, now we're gonna go to... We can go to this one. And we'll leave the other two for last. Gotta find where it's at first. Keeps leading me up here to the top. Let me see. That's just taking me back to the guy. Oh, now I'm on top of it. Alright, that's agitating. Yeah, see. It's gotta be down there. I don't know why. Didn't just stay down there. Alright. Let's try this again. Let's go out a little further. Let's see. Alright, it looks like it's gonna leave. Alright, let's see. It's still taking me out here. Check the map. Alright, looks like we gotta go back in again. Alright. So, we're gonna have to...
Hey, you hear about Wilson? Wish we had some better rations.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
it sounds like he's trying to kick me out.
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
Yeah, he's already trying to hide something from me.
So Silas can afford a hired thug, but I still gotta pay him a burial tax. Silas
Yeah,
knows,
pretty much.
doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Yeah, let me see if I can lie.
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this
Oh,
world.
no.
The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr.
Yeah, that's sad to
Abernathy.
hear.
You still got a couple decades in you?
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
That's funny.
I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms.
Oh, dang.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see
I
a
got
way
his
to
money.
freelance it for me, I could really use the help.
Let's see.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway.
So he wants
I
something
need you
bad.
to break in. Nab
Oh,
that
yeah.
medicine and bring it back to me.
He wants me to steal some stuff on him. We'll think about that one. I don't feel right stealing stuff. Unless I steal some stuff from you. Yeah.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Who said that? Her?
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Why? Yeah, let's see. It works.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
She thinks he's crazy.
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. All right. Here's a summary.
Yeah, she did.
A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Well,
That's all I can ask of you.
we'll see then. Because if I can get extra money out of her, I'm definitely going to do it. Old man don't look like he has much money. Let's see. Oh, there we go, right here.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Nah.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
He's just trying to use a bunch of big words to confuse me.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire,
Okay.
I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Well, that's what's going to happen.
With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Well, that's what's going to happen.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Oh, damn, that sucks. Alright, well, I don't know what's going to happen to him. Let's go find the last one. No, it's still 3? Wow.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery.
I still don't know where this one is. Let me check. Oh, so we still gotta collect the money from him. Let's go back over here. So we can't pass the mission unless we actually get the money back. Right. Let's see. There he is, way over there. Okay, maybe I haven't been over here then. I thought I've done this already. I was gonna jump off. Alright, let's see what he has to say.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for love.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
He really wants his money then. Dang. Alright. Gotta go back. It's not gonna be satisfied until he gets money, sounds like. Alright, so we are going back.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Let's see, where are we going?
Keep our voices down.
Trying to find the barber again. Huh.
Wonder if the plague's
There we are.
Cannery's been running at full capacity all day.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
I'm glad that that some of this is happening for me.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene. Go ahead.
So we can't get him to tell us.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Well, that sounds like he lied to me then.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
Let's go sneak around and see. Shut this door. Really? Alright. Hopefully, she'll leave the door alone. This is stealing. There's not really much I can find in here. Well,
What can I do for you?
let's
Go
see
ahead.
if he tells me anything else. I got one more. This one right here.
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Well,
We're a sensible people.
alright. Maybe I can go snitch on him now. I still gotta talk to him?
What can I do for you? Go ahead.
Oh. Well, let's see now. No reason to keep talking to him if I can't talk to him about anything else. see where I'm going. Yeah, you know what? This is just frustrating me now. I'm gonna go ahead and save this for later. Let's go back to this one. Gotta go put that regulator back in the ship. Alright. Gotta go way down here. That's alright. I'll get some XP on the way. If only I had more ammo, I could just shoot whatever. I'm sure we'll find some though. Nice. They saw me. I should have just left them alone. Yeah, next time I know just to run away, because these things are pretty strong. Yeah, next time run away. That's one thing I learned from that one. If we run into those big things again, I know to run. Or at least be sneaky about it. Let's go this way. See if we can't miss them. Those things are super tough. It doesn't help I don't have any ammo. Alright, hopefully I was able to dodge him. There's a ship right there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to dodge him. Let's see. Oh dang.
This'll be quick. Armor's too strong. Get something else. Nice one.
I don't get as much XP anymore.
No problem. I'll head over.
See if I can bring him over here.
Sure thing.
Oh, there he is. Oh, that was easy. Hunting rifle. I'm gonna pick it up.
Heading back. Sure. On my way.
Alright, let's see if we are end up getting out of here.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Yeah, why
And if you
not?
ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Oh, that would suck if I said that. Alright, go ahead.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Well,
See what he has to say.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Well, you can stay here then.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I... Do you know how to install a power regulator?
This line said yeah.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright, let's see if I actually do not put it in. Let's see. Oh, I did it. Nice. Alright, now let's see about getting out of here.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Alright, let's get out of here. Ship looks beat up bad.
Received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Getting a lot of XP right now.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on
so
Stellar Bay.
we have to go there.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you.
I'll probably try
You'll
to
find
get
it
it.
in the captain's quarters.
Alright, captain's quarters.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alright, let's see. What is it? I guess I gotta go up. Let's see. Yeah. That's the holographic shroud. Let's Oh, I already did this. Okay, so I did have to find that then. Oh well. So we gotta go to Groundbreaker. Oh wow. We got a lot of places to go to. System map. All the planets in the system. Special point of interest. Alright.
Arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Let's get out and see what it looks like.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Alright, let's see what she has to say about
I was
it.
thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Alright, why not?
Thanks,
Maybe
Captain.
it helps her.
I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
I didn't even want to talk. You the one that wanted to. So is she going with me? Oh, okay. Like she is. Alright.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Alright, come on.
That's not the point.
Do this favor for her. Come on, get that done first. I'm not doing that. Alright, so he wants to meet somebody up here also, but I don't think I'm gonna do that just yet. Just stay on the main quest for now.
That one of my workers.
I may come back and get the other guy.
Right this way.
Okay, these are like upgrades and stuff. Light ammo. Definitely gonna buy. Alright. I can't buy anything else, so hopefully all this ammo will. I can start selling stuff too now. That's good. Yeah. I still need to go to a workbench so that way I can upgrade the stuff that I have. So that, I don't want to get rid of that. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. I don't think I am. No, I think I gotta talk to this guy. Oh, shoot. Maybe that'll help.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Let me see if it works.
Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more then. Really sell it to me.
It's not gonna work then. Let's see.
Not fond of that story. It lacks dazzle. What else have you got? I was hoping for something a little more thrilling. You sure you didn't duel him to the death ward? Steal it from his berth while he slept nearby?
Honest, sir, us flying it's kind of an accident. We didn't come by it dishonest-like.
That's no fun.
Alright. I thought it would work. I don't know why.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it. Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets, then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
Let's see.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Now, hold on, it'll just take a minute.
I don't have a choice then.
All right, no need to get hostile. We're all friends here on Groundbreaker. Mostly. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Alright, let's go ahead and just go.
Be seeing you.
Do what I need to do real quick. Alright, one.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
I think that's the one we need to do for her. Let me check real quick. Alright, this is what I'm trying to do then for her. And then I'll go back and do the other one for the other guy. Where is it? I don't know.
No one
I'm gonna go
lives
do
on
this real
Mars.
quick.
It's a wasteland. You're hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice.
Oh, hey, stop that!
Oh, dang. I wasn't supposed to even steal.
What do you think you're doing? Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Dang. I wasn't trying to steal that at all, but oh well. Alright, restricted. So I got myself in a little bit of trouble. I don't know where to go. So I can't go in here?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
How do I go over there? There's gotta be like another way. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's where I came in from. So let's try this way. Oh. Alright. Let's go all the way in here and see, because I don't know any other way. It's barred shut. I want to steal some more, but stay on the good side. Why did I not know there was no way out? Oh, this is the door. I didn't go all the way to it. Okay. Let's hurry up. I don't know why I didn't go all the way to the door.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards. Have you
seen
this?
No one wants you. I thought they were talking to me. Let's see. I was almost gonna get lost again.
Those XF-411s? And an old Yakita 3.7?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Of course not.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10, the answer's just passing through.
Let's see.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Alright, let's see if she's gonna talk to her.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking. Experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Let's see.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Where's this going? Let's see.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
She was super nervous.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Alright, let's go and get out of here. So I had that done for her. I think I need to talk to her. Oh, okay, that's once I get back. Or once I get the ship anyway. So let's go to this. We're gonna go to this one. It's a lot closer.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of wanted terrorist Phineas
I've never
Wells.
seen him before.
Report any sightings to your local...
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Alright, you do that.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yeah, let's go ahead and just tell him the truth.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Yeah.
He was my
what
dearest
his
friend.
relationship?
My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed.
Oh, okay.
Did he?
Yeah.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
I don't know if we're gonna lie again.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends.
Oh, dang.
Becoming one with their droppings. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
That was easy.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Yeah, just go ahead and lie.
That's... Well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Oh, well.
Oh, I'm
that sucks.
sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Nope. Let's go ahead and leave. Or Yeah, it's branching off. Level 7. I didn't have to do anything either. Nice. Let's stay with the dialogue. I don't really care about defense too much, but we gotta get the weapons up, so let's go 2 more. We're gonna go with some more leadership and tech. Alright, that should do. Check her out. Alright, she doesn't have any level up or nothing, so we're good. Caught up. Let's go to this last one. Hopefully we don't have to do any kind of action.
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
Let's run through here real quick. There we go.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control.
Okay.
For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the 1 nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Of course, we'll have to do little stuff. And there's no way I have that many.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array.
I gotta go sneak
Curious
and get
thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Let's get this done then.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
I don't want to take candy with me. So, how do I go about... I gotta talk to her some more.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Oh.
Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from. And ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Let's go back to our ship. See if we can fast travel. Oh, cannot. There's not even a hostile body. Yes, there is. I need to be careful. Watch what I'm doing. I am not spilling. How do I get out of here. Let's see. Back this way? Yeah. Alright. Gotta go to our ship and go to Roseway.
Hey, you got a second?
No, I don't.
Guess not.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work. Welcome. How can I be of assistance?
Oh, I didn't even go to the right computer. Let's see.
I'll be here.
This is the one. Huh. Well, maybe I have to listen to that distress call.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. See you soon, Captain.
Alright, now we should be able to go. No, I still can't go. Why not? Hold on. No. So for some reason, I still can't go to where I'm needing to go. Unless, I don't know. Still need to upgrade him. I can wait on that. Let's see. Now let's get out. Alright, looks like we're still going over there when I don't want to. There it is. Okay. I had it in my side quest. That's why I couldn't find it. Makes sense. Now
Where
I
are we
know where
headed
we're
today,
going.
Captain? The stars are the...
Terra 2. Alright, so that's where I need to go. Going back.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Alright, now that we made our way to Roseway, this is where I'm going to end the video. But in the next video, I'm going to make sure I got to get some dirt, or I get some secret stuff, and see who will pay enough bids for it in order for me to complete my main quest. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the video, and make sure you have a good day.